Kentucky, home of one of the winningest programs in the NCAA. And today the Cardinals will host the undisputed heavyweight champions of college basketball, the top-ranked Running Rebels of UNLV. Everyone, I'm James Brown along with the coach, Bill Raftery. Well, the most feared and potent team in all of college basketball is the Running Rebels. They score over 100 points a game and are paced by the likes of Stacey Augmon and Larry Johnson. Really, their offense gets an awful lot of attention, but it's really their stingy defense that's the key.
JB, you're the only guy that can beat these guards, I think, defensively. But up front, they've got Stacey Augmon, one of the great deniers in college basketball. He prevents his man from getting the ball or pushes him out as far as possible, making it tougher to go to the goal. And, of course, alongside of him, the big guy, the big fella, Larry Johnson. Big, strong, tough, but extremely mobile, quick to block shots and quick to get rebounds.
Hey, Billy, protecting the ball today is a must for Louisville, but this is not a typical Louisville squad. They're struggling at 7 and 8. Inexperience is one of the reasons why, so that means point guard LaBradford Smith, the senior, must shoulder more responsibility.
They've moved him over, and it's a tough position for him. He's really a two-guard. He's got to value the basketball, get it over the timeline, and then make the first pass to the forward or the high post. Obviously, they'd like to get him into the scoring mode as well.
All right, Louisville would like nothing better than to be an inhospitable guest today. It'll be Louisville and UNLV coming up in a wide-open game. Starting lineups after this. LaBradford Smith, Everett Sullivan.
Shots. They got to continue. Don't turn it over.
From the wing, Stacey Augmon, and Billy, that's something he's worked on religiously over the summer to become more of a threat.
He told me that he...
Sullivan off the mark. Brewer with the rebound. Strip. Blocked by Larry Johnson, and here come the Rebels. What a foul. Whistled underneath. Smith. Good pump fake. LaBradford Smith in the paint.
Nice defense here by Holm.
Johnson, nice pass to Augmon, and Augmon scores and is fouled.
That's that high-low they run so beautifully. If it goes to the box, this club enjoys one another. Obviously, the loyalty and teamwork exhibited both on and off the floor by them staying and turning the ball over.
A lot of movement on offense by the Rebels. This is Anderson Hunt. And Hunt
so quick to the ball.
But a good second effort. Anderson Hunt, the MVP.
Great streak shooter. And here's one.
And quickly, the Rebels living up to their nickname. And Johnson with the basket.
Can he run? Oh, he can get him up and down with the little guys. This is an even defense now. It's his zone. They're very active and challenge people.
Sullivan responds to the challenge. Inside to Johnson and uses that body nicely.
He just knows because of his derriere where the people are. Hands up. You can't force it. Nice play by Anthony.
That's why I mentioned protecting the ball so important for the Cardinals, as Johnson using his body to protect the shot.
Anytime you get it in the 3-second lane, you're dead.
Hall 15:54 remaining in the half. Rebels on top by 7. They lead at 13-6.
There's what you talked about. They did front low. The problem you have is they take away the inside help defense.
And the quick hands of the Rebels after a back-and-forth sequence, and Augmon with the jumper have hurt the Cardinals this season.
Out in the open here where you're vulnerable to an easy basket.
And Anthony, after the steal and score, is fouled. 7 on the season. This is the basket. But it's off the foot of Cornelius Holden, and it'll be Rebels ball. And of course, Stephen McRae, a great player for Denny Crum.
Well, that's the choice. You don't want to foul. I would prefer Ackles shooting the ball than Johnson. So if you could channel it away from...
Correct myself, that was actually Cornelius Holden committing the foul, his first, as Ackles misses both free throws, only a 51% free throw shooter. Sullivan for 3.
During the game, I expect a little whooping.
Cornelius Holden. Good defense by Larry Johnson and deflected the ball. Rebounded by Ackles.
See the side now, they can, there you go. So you can't get the help when you front him.
And Johnson just manhandling Cornelius Holden on the inside. Holden at 210, giving away 40 pounds.
Nice.
Nice pass to LaBradford. Good pump fake. And Spencer with the rebound. Nice outlet. West Unseld-like. And Hunt with the slam.
That's the problem. Hunt, if he has to fan out to shoot the three.
And Hunt with the steal on the errant pass and making the Cardinals pay for it. A 23-9 Rebels lead will turn the ball over 5 times.
Nice look.
Sullivan from Smith. Augman. Pretty. Sullivan.
Don't give up easy baskets at one end. Come back strong. Find the passing lane. This is where LeBradford has improved his game. Send it in, Everett. But they're...
Hunt for 3.
Relentless, and they power the ball up so quickly.
Johnson, a man on the inside, blocked by Sullivan, but gets his own rebound. Leading the Rebels in scoring at just under 23 a game. And Greg Anthony all over LeBradford Smith. Into the lineup for the Rebels, Everett Gray, a 6'7" sophomore. Smith goes for the second free throw.
Upset they played in Detroit and LA for Augman. He wanted to know, as the big guy, jump hook. He's in pressure the ball.
Nice good touch pass from Sullivan to Holden. And tapped in by Derwin Webb. This squad in for the Rebels, and this is Brewer for the Cardinals. Nice strip by Waldman.
Quite a bit.
Sullivan misses on the slam. Here come the Rebels. Numbers 4-on-1. Too high for Larry Johnson. A lot of size with this squad in here now. And Brewer with the attempted dunk, followed by Cornelius Holden, the junior. His first basket of the afternoon. Everett Sullivan. Bice, three-point shooter, but he's inside right there for 2. Travis Bice, at only 168 pounds, said he's gained 20 pounds since he's been in college.
Dining a little bit. There's the penetration in the dish.
And nice pass, and Derwin Webb converts. Still an 11-point Rebels lead. Ackles blocked by Tremaine Wingfield. Now, you know, obviously a foul, but you'll take that kind of foul. And he gets the drop. Not a shooter's drop, though. They're 1 for 6. Brewer.
And take the quick shots. That way you eliminate the defense. It's a little easier.
An enthusiastic packed crowd on hand here at Freedom Hall as James Brewer goes up for the fake, and it's knocked out of bounds. They have him out in front by 10 over the Cardinals.
Bad judgment.
And a turnover by the Cardinals. Hunt, followed by Johnson.
Picking up the pieces.
And a classic example of the defense leading to the offense.
Right position defensively.
Brewer for 3.
On defense.
Augman. And just when the crowd wants to get involved, Stacey Augman quiets them with his 9th point of the afternoon. Brewer for 3.
Turn and fire. They are in great shape, too.
Augman. A blocking foul whistled on LeBradford Smith. Coming to play when you're beating the team an average margin of 32.8.
Well, yeah.
He does own it.
All the things they do well. They contain the dribble. Not good defense there, huh?
And Sullivan makes them pay. Everett Sullivan dropping in his 13th first half point. 4. Wow. Smith. Not a good shot.
Your math was good. His wasn't.
Stone to Sullivan. Blocked by Ackles, who barely left his feet. Stone blocked by Johnson.
Nice head and shoulder.
Johnson blocked.
Return.
Cornelius Holden.
To sender.
Augman. And the Rebels playing volleyball, and Johnson with the score. So Larry Johnson having an impressive first half. 14 points, averaging just under 23 on the season. Hit Stone. Trying to do it himself, pays the price. This is Anthony. Blocked by Smith. LeBradford Smith.
Great effort.
Augman for 3.
Look how quick they are to the ball, James.
Louisville ball.
Taking away the dribble path. Another phase of their wonderful man-to-man, and L.A. up.
Hunt. LeBradford Smith with the rebound.
Numbers.
Holden.
Denny Crum said, I love my team even though we're struggling. Great defense here again.
Holden with the steal. And dunk. This is two. It's still a 9-point lead by the Rebels. Back to 11 on that powerful move by Larry Johnson. As Holden plays a one-man zone.
Needs help on this guy.
Matchup work that time with the quick. Good pump fake. And shot by LeBradford Smith. The Rebels 43, the Cardinals 34. Bob Schieffer will be back with the CBS News special after this message and a word from your local station.
Where the pros are stars and the stars play like pros. AT&T Pebble Beach.
Why do women always know when you're not telling them the whole story? And why do they always change plans at the last minute? Why do we keep putting up with them?
Why ask why? Try Bud Dry. It's cold filtered for smooth draft taste and dry brewed for no aftertaste. So while women may remain a mystery, refreshment won't.
I'm a second-half quarterback. Am I not?
That was a stellar performance.
15 pieces of chicken or a supersized bucket of hot wings, just $9.99 each.
Anytime you're ready, gentlemen.
Super buckets from KFC.
Come on, Dad.
Hey, Tom, why in the world would future Hall of Famer Nolan Ryan be shaving way out here in the Texas hills?
I don't know, Mel. I guess he never knows when he'll be called upon to make a pitch.
The big metal shaver, because even good old boys want to look good.
To introduce Isuzu's new Rodeo, we've placed it and Toyota's 4Runner in this campground to see which is better for family fun.
Sure, the Rodeo has more horsepower and rear anti-locking brakes, but another key difference is that only the Rodeo seats 6.
So, combined with its price, thousands less than 4Runner, we see that only in a Rodeo, no one gets stung.
The new Isuzu Rodeo, at just $12,499, there's no comparison.
When Miles gets a love letter, Murphy and the gang have the perfect reply.
I drive a brand new BMW and wear an unusually large shoe.
It's Matchmaking Murphy Brown, Monday.
But yet Louisville is hanging right in here. What do you expect in the second half?
I would think that they'll get their zone, that comfort zone, try and get into their sets a little bit, and talk about, hey, let's time our cuts. Get free so I can pass the ball and make our cuts down into the lane. I think that's been the biggest problem, initiating the offense. And, of course, when they've turned it over, it's led to easy goals for Vegas. So I'm sure Denny Crum is saying, hey, fellas, let's concentrate on getting a shot each trip. If we do that, good things can happen.
Larry Johnson, 8 of 11 from the floor, 16 points, the leading scorer at the half for the Rebels. Everett Sullivan, 13 points for the Cardinals. And by way of elaboration, I mentioned Troy Smith, the 6'7", 6'8" sophomore center.
Does when they need some baskets. So much for that philosophy.
Hunt for 3. That's getting involved.
Well, if they don't come out and play him.
Anderson Hunt averages 15 on the season, and LV. Augment, pump fake, blocked partially by Holden, but not enough. And Holden came down on the
Augment, get the ball in that 3-second area. There's what you can get when they overplay. Bring them high and back cut. You've got to show the ball against pressure defense. In watching him, he's become a very good passer. Likes the three-point shot. He had 4 3-pointers against Florida State. Been out by Johnson.
Anthony for 3. Greg Anthony dropping in the 3. They were playing 150 years ago. The skip pass was an illegal pass. Taboo.
You weren't permitted or you were out. You got the hook.
And Anthony fell on the floor as he was going for the loose ball and fell on that.
Because now he's something for his nice post pass.
Ooh. And a wicked slam attempt by Cornelius Holden, but Larry Johnson Blocked it, and Larry Rose corrects the call.
Basketball.
LeBradford Smith with the shot. He missed 2 of those against Southern Miss that could have given Louisville the lead down the stretch. This is Brewer.
Steps. Good call.
And walk. Greg Anthony, of course, wanted the charge.
Great step. Well, he
time and distance.
He walked before he hit him, though, so that negates that.
Altman. Stacey Altman. Half of those jump shots. Brewer.
Now they got their offense running a little bit. Las Vegas may be a little tired.
Altman. Johnson isn't. Brewer.
That score of Seton Hall. PJ doing some job, isn't he? Awesome. Got to get back.
Talk about some job. That man there, Larry Johnson. Well, many people say this squad could play a lot of pro teams and do well. The Rebs for UNLV.
Thanks.
That personal foul was on Larry Johnson, his second personal foul. And LeBradford Smith dropping home the free throws. And it's a 13-point Rebels lead.
And this is the Aniva. Not a good pass.
Good defensive reaction by Johnson, but he loses the handle on the ball.
They've been successful against this. Getting open shots. Good.
Sullivan for 2.
Sullivan is on the right page.
He is 18 points worth.
Too easy.
Anderson Hunt kisses it off the glass for his 14th point.
He is
this backcourt of UNLV, not only defensive-minded, but a very good offensive squad. Talk about defense. Larry Johnson with the steal. And Anthony shot blocked from behind by Derwin Webb.
Jimmy Gergovich, great assistant coach, head coach at Pitt for a long time, and he saw another assistant over there. His granddad back in that Pittsburgh area not feeling well, asked us to give him his best as LeBradford charges at another
2 of 8 from the floor.
There you go.
And battling on the floor, and who comes up with it? And the score, Larry Johnson.
This should be no basket. Used to get these kind of calls at Freedom.
Points for Larry Johnson.
Good back cut.
Webb, nice pass from LeBradford Smith.
Bring him out and back cut. Overplay, diffuse.
Cardinals back on D for Hunt. Makes them pay from 3-point land. Anderson Hunt with 17, and boy, UNLV lead, 13-13 remaining, and Larry Johnson continuing to play on the defensive end.
Just overplaying him.
And as if the Cardinals aren't hampered enough, Troy Smith cannot play because of 2 sprained knees, and Altman with a 3rd rebound. Volleyball again.
Spread to C. All of a sudden, shedding bodies. Look at his job defensively. Over the top. You need the pressure release man to time his cut, get free, present himself to the basketball to bail these guards out.
Court, trying to control. But this man here, Larry Johnson, has done a lot of damage. There's no foul call, but Altman with the continuation, a chance for a 3-point play by Stacey Altman. Tremaine Wingfield loses the handle on the inbound pass. This is Anderson Hunt.
Spread it out, he's on the floor.
Spencer. Altman with those arms.
Kept it up well. They kept it up real high, never came back down with it.
The factor.
I thought they looked tired earlier, but they stepped it back up.
Nice pass to Wingfield, but Wingfield can't get the roll on a nice pass from Kip Stone.
And of course the 2 road warriors, right? Larry Gay and Scooter McCray were out recruiting. They're back for the ball game. Wish to him.
Hunt with the 3. And the Rebels starting to uncork. Sullivan against Ogden. Nice pass inside to Holden for the basket. Nice look by Everett Sullivan. Sidelines this game or this year. When you got a guy like that and a team like this, why? I mean, here in the action, Denny Crum looking for some magic. And Anthony with a 3. So Greg Anthony, one of the few times he's connecting from out front with 12 points.
But wanted to come closer to home and have his mom see him play.
Webb, drive, and foul.
An awesome team, program, and tradition.
And a talented group of freshmen you mentioned who will be eligible next season. Dwayne Morton, Greg Minor, Brian Hopgood, and a JC transfer, Anthony Cade.
Doing a nice job.
Sullivan for 3. Ackles with the rebound.
Look at this look. He just
Everett Gray blocked, but who's there?
They're always in the right spot. When they got started, and they have just nailed everybody. He had a hard time getting games, and I wonder why.
LeBradford Smith for 3. LeBradford for 3. Hold it.
Look at Waldman down there. He tried to block and may have gotten a piece. Do you think not having enough tough games will hurt this club? I don't think so.
Not at all. Everett Gray. Nice move. And they like him a lot.
And you can see why. Of course, one of my favorites, Darwin Cook, who played for the New Jersey Nets for quite a while, now played overseas. They go out and play the ball in
Brewer, blocked by Ackles. And the follow by Duran Webb.
He has given an effort.
Rebs. Spencer stolen by Webb. Holden up to LeBradford.
What a catch. Did you ever play a team this overpowering when you were in school? I know you did with the Hawks.
Billy, you know, if I recall correctly, I'm thinking we might have played Seton Hall, as a matter of fact.
You know, a lot of years ago. That was a lot of losses ago.
Boy, talk about dusting off some cobwebs. This is Case, sophomore. Throws it away. This is H. Walton. Walton trying to get a little too fancy, and Tarkanian does not like it, and he may be out of it. Case for 3. Webb blocked by Spencer.
Tark was so mad he called him Herb.
That's what the team calls him, although his name is H. It's almost like the guys have a reprieve on the offensive end as a result of playing good defense. That's his along with 9 assists. Gray off the mark, but Ackles, high percentage shot. George Ackles. Brewer for the Cardinals. Of 3.
Reggie Theus plays for the New Jersey Nets. Incredible affection as the Bradford finishes strong.
This is Brewer. Swipe from behind. Spencer up to Everett Gray. And Gray, nice move.
Because you're living down in Washington.
And you put Sullivan. And Webb fouled. One of 2 for Duran Webb. And Waldman. A pass only Kareem could have gotten. Waldman, good defense.
Look at this.
Baseball pass up to Ackles.
Now that's not fair. 2 guys.
Him because he hasn't been playing much. Melvin Love. And you'll see him in a few seconds as Webb continuing to hustle for the Cardinals. A 20-point lead by the Rebels. LeBradford to Holden. And Holden up in heavy traffic and scores! Love, 6'9.5", 250.
This finish, though, proving Denny Crum entirely correct about his club. Like them because they don't pack it. Wow.
Vice.
Vice.
And LeBradford waiting to draw the foul.
And Wallman really.
LeBradford Smith dropping in the free throws. Good afternoon for LeBradford. 21 points. Under a minute to play. Well, I tell you what.
Great to see those 2 back, huh, Pat? And John.
No doubt about it.
That looked good.
Boy, Waldman's in on everything. Boy, you're on the roll. As is LeBradford Smith. 24 points, 10 assists on the afternoon in a losing effort. And Melvin Love, number 40, the big man I was telling you about, with the foul. Brewer for 3.
And also how Louisville has hung tough.
Won't give up.
think he will be highly thought of after this afternoon. We'll be looking at this tape as well, back in the front office.
As LeBradford Smith leads the game with 26 points and 10 assists.
And Devil wisely.
Love. Spencer on the follow. So UNLV wins it by 12 here in Freedom Hall, avenging a loss here 2 years ago by 18 to the Cardinals. Denny Crum, record falls to 7-9.